So this is looking at the sheep brain dissection for Bio 157. So when we look at this, we're looking at the back side of the brain. So this is the right hemisphere. This is the left hemisphere. If I turn this brain to the side now, we can see that this is the frontal lobe. Up here is the parietal lobe. This is the temporal lobe. And back here is the occipital lobe. Looking at other brain regions that we can see in this angle, this is the cerebellum. Right here is the midbrain. This is the pons here. And this is the medulla oblongata. If I turn the brain this way, we can see an area right here, and this is known as the pineal gland. The thing that I'm moving right there is the pineal gland. This below the pineal gland is called the corpora quadrigemina. So that is the corpora quadrigemina. We do see a membrane on the brain, and this membrane right there is called the pia mater. There is another membrane that surrounds even that, and we see this on this other brain section here. And this is the dura mater. So that is the dura mater. So let's go ahead and take a look at the brain in sagittal view. So here is a sagittal view here. Once again, this is cerebrum here. This is the cerebellum here, and you can see within that is the arbor vitae. This area here is the midbrain. This is the pons, and this is the medulla oblongata. Right here, this is the corpus callosum. This is the fornix. And you can see actually into the cavity that's within the right hemisphere, and that is the second lateral ventricle. You would have to look on the left hemisphere to see the first lateral ventricle. This area is where we would find the third ventricle, so that is the third cavity. And then down here you can see the fourth cavity right there. Now this area, this brain region, what surrounds the third ventricle is the thalamus. And this area here is the hypothalamus. And that is part of the optic chiasma, which you can see a little bit if we turn it this way. So that is optic chiasma there. And you can see one of the cranial nerves, and that's this one right here. That is the olfactory nerve.